Now, as usual here, I really have no idea what I'm doing.
Welcome to Warped Legacy.
Now, codes for this thing are mostly non-existent. This is almost always a DIY build. It's very hard to manufacture one of these that you could actually sell because you can't make it out of metal because the inside would melt. So it's not something that you can just quickly manufacture and get tested in mass sell. They kind of have to be built on site. Some places treat them as a masonry heater. Some places treat them as a regular wood stove. Most places have no idea what to do with them. So my biggest concern here is going above and beyond with safety features, which is generally what the code is anyways. So I'm essentially taking bits and pieces from other parts of code and applying them to this because there really is not any code about this. The hottest part of this thing is going to be the outside around where the heat riser is, somewhere around where my hand is. The outside of that probably won't get as hot as a regular wood stove, but I'm treating it as if it's a regular wood stove. So for the outside of that, I'm meeting the codes for a regular wood stove. So the distance to here, the distance to here, all that type of stuff, I am following my local codes. This is going to get a shielding. This is going to get a shielding. This is going to be gone. This is going to be different. Going this way is going to be my mass, because this is a rocket mass heater. And the mass is a very important part. So the exhaust is going to come out here, go through the bench, and then come back, and then go out through the roof. Because I've never put it to place in here before, I am going to do one more dry build before I actually mortar it in place. Please tell me I remembered to hit record. It's time to mix some mortar, start putting these bricks on here in a permanent situation. So, what I learned after the first round? Well, this is an extremely slow process. More mortar is way better than less mortar. Too much is good, not enough is bad. Now, a lot of people think cement dries. Cement doesn't really dry. There's a reaction that happens. One of the particles actually sort of dissolves and spreads out and grabs other pieces. That process to fully cure, they say it takes 28 days. So, essentially, the longer you keep it wet, the stronger your concrete will be later. Well, this isn't concrete, this is mortar, but it's made with Portland cement, and that's what Portland cement is, a thing that grows. It doesn't really grow, but I'm rambling now. So that's why I soak these bricks before I put them in. If I didn't soak these bricks, all they would be doing is wicking away moisture from the mortar. And I want that mortar to stay wet as long as possible so it has as much time to cure as it can. Even though I'm only going to give it a few days, there's no way I'm waiting a whole month for this thing. Nope, it's already too cold. As soon as I can, it's going to be lit. I am so close to having this thing done. I need one more row of bricks here, one more stack of bricks around there. I'm done. But I can't finish it.
because I ran out of mortar. Used an entire 60-pound bag of mortar to do this. Speaking of 60 pounds, a lot of people are probably going to be concerned about the weight of this thing and the weight of the mass I'm putting in. Under the ground, or under the floor, about right here, there's a steel I-beam that goes all the way across. So this isn't going to do nothing. There's a steel I-beam directly under it. So I'm exhausted. I still got to clean up. I'm going to clean up and go to bed. Thank you for visiting Warp Legacy. Till next time, I'm Twan. Go define your legacy. And don't do masonry at 3 a.m. Sleep. Sleep is good.